So I'll have to deal with that Treb. It's good for you, no lag? Alright, cool. And this is the Grom's Wa. Oh, I forgot to check that. Okay. Restores up to 432 HP, plus 24 melee attack, plus 25% base weapon damage, 25% art piercing damage, and immunity to psychology. Okay. Not bad, not bad. What's the range on this Treb? To here. Gotcha. Yeah, I've got early access. Correct. I am alive. How are you doing, Darkness? Oh, we should take a look at these character models real quick. Gobos are pretty much all the same still. She's a big lady. Sprawl. Got our snotlings. It's pre-recorded. And then we got our river trolls over here. Look at all nasty, big, and smelly. And then we got our rock trolls here. With their fantastic noses. Beautiful. Hedgehog trolls. Yeah, they kind of look that way. Big and smelly. Okay. So this guy's already over here. I wonder if he'll actually move towards me, if I'm going to have to go out there and get him. We'll see here. He doesn't have any cav. So that's good for us.
Elf fighters ready.
You chill out here.
Goblins. River troll, hey!
Just do this for the moment. Let's put you guys on
The
2.
greatest gut.
You guys on 1. You get swamp magic. So you have death magic and swamp breath, which is a missile attack, apparently. Alright, so we'll have to see if these guys move forward at all. He does have mounted yeoman. Oh no, we've lost already. He's got mounted yeoman. It's all over. Alright. Let's do it. Okay, it looks like they're just kind of rearranging things at the moment. So yeah, I might need to walk over there and fight him. He's moving the Treb up. Speed things up here quick. Because if he moves the Treb out from his army and within range. Oh, really? This game does that too. Interesting. Okay. Why is Three Kingdoms the only one that doesn't cycle weirdly? Alright, so we're going to have to split our guys up here a bit so that we can move up without getting completely destroyed by that trebuchet. Also, we can probably swing around on the flank and cause his Treb to freak out.
Here, Grom goes.
If I were to guess.
Kill him. Moving fast.
Gotta get him.
Smash him up. Yeah. All right. We gobos.
Still on the edge of range. Good. At least you're sexy. At least there's that. These wagons are hilarious. See any ability, active abilities? No.
From the fact. Sifted it.
Let's roll you guys up around here on the far flank. I think he's throwing rocks at me right now, isn't he? Yeah, he is. much ammo does he have on this thing? I think Trevs have a good amount of ammo. 20. Okay.
We is gobbos. Let's
Alright,
scrap.
well, that's happening. Let's try to move this mess up over here.
River Troll Hag! That's all in way!
Go up there. See which direction is this facing. Backwards. Alright, neat.
From the Paunch!
I need to get visible again here so he aims at my... So he aims at these guys.
Off to conquer!
Let's see, what charge bonus do we have here? 40? There we go.
Large and in charge!
Oh, he's turned around. His trebuchet. Got a lot closer for that.
From the Paunch!
Stop throwing rocks at me, you dick. Ow! Alright, we're going in on this trebuchet with our Cav-style units.
We is better than them! Gotta kill them!
Rush on in with those guys. Let's pull our archers up to here. Piggy in. See how bad this gets, I guess.
Bring me from the Paunch!
Top of this stuff here. That up. There, you range units, shoot his range units, please. Thank you. Alright, so his trebuchet is getting royally spanked at the moment. Let's go help out these guys. Try to pull them back so we can potentially swing them around again. Gobos and trolls are going in. Not sure how exactly this works. So I want to try to get a proper angle here. Trolls focus the leader. Let's charge that. You come around. Troll baguette. Oh, apparently she's in combat. Oh, and we got Wah as well. Help us out. All right, let's see what this does. Oh, Jeebus. And does it have no cooldown? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Stop him!
Come on, pump wagons. Get out of there. Running. Chase that stuff down. Get out of there, pump wagons.
Slaughtering time!
As long as I can keep my pump wagons up. As long as I can keep 3 of them, they'll heal. I just need to make sure that I keep 3 of them. Does the leader die yet? Where's his leader at? Oh, he's over there running. Alright, swing you guys back around, I think. Let's have Piggy go chase down his leader here. Hit it with the magics. Did we lose any pump wagons yet? No, we haven't. Good, good, good. Let's try to leave it that way. Oh, Jeebus, the trebuchet apparently has come back online. Fun. This is frickin', let's run these guys over real quick. There we go. There, his leader died. There we go. There we go.
The biggest war boss! Who can we stab?
Who can we stab?
We is better than them. We is jobbos.
Alright, got a little bit kind of weird there in the middle, but...
From the Paunch!
I'll take it. Yeah, that muted psychology is nice.
Hey,
For sure.
on the corpses!
Kill the pole arms. Kill them.
Running!
You love the snotling voiceovers.
What?
What?
Not stew!
King of the
Pretty good.
Gobos!
Oh, they like explode too. Interesting. Oh, that's kind of neat. Thankfully, Bretonnians are bad at early game, so shouldn't be too difficult. Paravon is like a pretty good whipping boy in general. Because they're kind of one of the weakest of all of the Bretonnian factions in the early game.
These
So
skits are a waste of space!
treasury with no disadvantage.
Get 'em
Leadership
killed!
+4. Take the 8% replenishment.
From the Paunch! Looking for comfort.
You have obtained some scrap, my lord.
Oh, sweet.
The spoils of war are not just the looted wealth of defeated foes, but also scrap materials from their weapons and armor, which can be repurposed to equip your own troops.
Sounds good, man.
Your path of violence and destruction has begun, mighty lord.
Oh,
Your
mighty lord.
reputation growing with every victim and settlement that falls before you. Continue warmongering, and you will eventually gain momentum enough to make the call to war.
Wow! Told you we'd win, boys! The Paunch!
Okay. Tunnel Bellower, Blade Master, Inspiring Presence. Get Root Marcher. Horrid Mass. Spirit Leech, Troop Punishment. Hang on a second. There's nothing else really, right? Yeah, we'll just get Troop Replenishment. I didn't decide what building I wanted here.
Loots and glory!
I can either get growth or I can get money. I think I'm gonna go with growth, honestly. Probably go down to Quellins
The
and
world's gonna be
smack that, actually.
under Grob's wheels!
Yeah, this
Rob
should be pretty
always
easy.
wins. Remember?
What's the land rat, by the way? It's a stone troll building. It allows the construction of stone trolls, gives some money, and some bonuses to stone trolls. I say pump wagons are more like doom flayers to me, just worse, but with expendable. They seem to be good against Bretonnian peasants, but then again, most things are, so it's not really a great indication. There we go. As you can see, because 3 of my pump wagons survived, despite them taking damage to, like, here, they healed the full.
King of the Gobos!
So long as the model exists, it will heal the full at the end of the combat. Yeah, I mean, like, they did pretty okay that last fight.
Hey! Earth
eat everything. Alright, let's do it.
From the Paunch! Off to
These guys don't have a
conquer!
leader, a proper leader or cab, so we should be able to chew them up pretty effectively, I feel.
Nice one. Ready.
I think the spiky rollers will stay viable mid-game, honestly. They are still way better than the actual chariots for greenskins. That's very true. They have... What is this? Okay, yeah, they have pump harder. And they have sundering. Yeah, negative 30 armor sundering, which is nice. 20 bonus versus infantry and a 40 armor piercing. So yeah, they're not too bad, actually.
No one's fatter!
And they cause fear. Which obviously makes them even better against
Right then.
our Bretonian friends over here.
Chariot's on its way! Mind Grom's wheels!
Here.
The lads are ready. Gonna kill him.
Let's go.
The lads are ready.
You guys up to here. Bring you up to here.
From the Paunch!
Let's go run some people over, shall we?
No stopping. I'll bite ya.
I'll bite ya.
Wah!
Sounds about right.
This is it!
Yes. Excuse me, tree. Hello. Just trying to pull him through. Alright, we could probably try to pull him out, to be honest. All those guys.
Looking for a scrap!
Around, pull the pump wagons back out again.
Gonna
Charges
impress
archers. There we go. That shite. Pump wagons. Loop around, please.
Go, go! Go! Move! We going!
Top of that. Trolls can help with those guys. That'd be really nice.
Right and ready!
Go. So we're looking pretty decent. Let's try to get the pump wagons over here to help deal with these. Let's try not to lose this entire unit of goblins. I'm actually kind of surprised these goblins are holding together as well as they are.
Snots, get him!
From the fact!
Let's go that way. Might as well just vomit on these dudes. Why not? And we'll just Spirit Leech them because they're here. There we go. There we go. Ouch. Cool. Cool. Mark Marine.
Immortal Grom! Wah! Go
Loot and
for
occupy. Occupy.
Grom
Second.
wants it broken! Don't want to see nothing left! And that's the end of them! Grom the
I think
Conqueror!
we'll just grab it for right now.
That gets Grom the Paunch! Grom the Paunch!
Inspiring presence. You. Horrid mass. And unfortunately, we can't throw a garrison up here, but we could throw an idols up to help with the growth of the region. So I think we'll do that. And
The whole world's gonna be drums.
we can get regular ass gobos here, which are gonna be pretty good still. Just combine these guys together. And we'll get some more regular old gobos just to plus out our front line some more. It's still orange territory for me. Yeah. Yeah, green territory is over here. This is where the greener pastures are located. But we just got to go stomp out Paravon here. Give us a little bit more to work with. And we're at Mobsta now also, which also gives growth. What do we got here? We're at a -10 at the moment for obedience. That'll be all right. Oh yeah, here's the stone troll quarry. 40 growth, troll recruit goes up. It allows you to recruit stone trolls and gives you 300 income. It's pretty okay for just like a starting settlement building. Fairly solid. Yeah, just gotta pray the tree Nazis don't attack me. Right. Ugh. If you die, it's Nimwin's fault. Alright, well, I guess that's probably our first turn. We got 1,000 per turn coming in. Nice, nice, nice. Let's do it. Hey. F off. Tiny magic lady. What the heck are you doing here? Oh, look at that freaking turn speed. Quest issued. Blacktooth's Revenge. At the start of the turn, have at least 50 scrap. We have 50 scrap. Grom has been guilty of resting on his laurels in the past, especially when the spoils of war and ensuing victory blankets were particularly good. If it had not been for the sinister encouragement of his power gray shaman, old Blacktooth, Grom's ambitions may not have always been backed up by his actions, and he certainly wouldn't have gotten off his corpulent rump to lead Broken Axe's first invasion of Irurs. Unfortunately, Blacktooth eventually had his head lopped off by that pointy-headed Git Athurian, but before that had absorbed copious amounts of power from destroyed waystones. So much power, in fact, that it made him rather difficult to actually be killed, even after having his head severed from his body. Before Grom had given up on rallying his fleeing troops on Tor Ivers, he'd spotted his shaman's head on the ground, shrieking angry obscenities at him, so he put it in a jar before fleeing himself. Since that day, Blacktooth's head mostly spurted unintelligible nonsense. Being devoid of a body can do that to an orc. Recently, however, he started saying things that grabbed Grom's attention, claiming that he knew how to get the Wa going again. The first thing he suggested Grom do, however, is throw a feast to motivate the lads. Never tune down any excuse for a banquet, Grom bellows to them to grab some scrap to get the cauldron fire going. And now, ability, Blacktooth's Conjuration, summon a rogue idol. Yeah, it sounds okay. Goon's ability to lose his Arachnoc the turn after naming it. I have a special set of skills. Obtain one of the following. Call to Wa trophy. Grom's banner carrier Niblet seems out of sorts. His once vigorous waving has become tired and listless, failing to inspire the boys as it once did. If they were any other goblin, they would find themselves crushed beneath Grom's rump as punishment, but Niblet had notably survived such an ordeal before, and has Grom's favor as a result. Grom decides instead to look for a way to restore Niblet's enthusiasm, and there's one thing that will raise the spirits of any greenskin. Awah! Get a lucky banner treasury. Cool. I like that he has Grom's respect for surviving being crushed under his buttocks. Greenskins are weird. Can I get any hero recruitment? What do I need for Goblin Big Boss? Boss's tent, right. What do we got for recruitment here? Disciplined, aggressive, tactician, confident, shroom addicted. Which isn't bad, but it's bad on an orc war boss. Like if this was on a goblin, it would be nice. Discipline. Discipline is nice. It'd be very expensive, though, to get another guy right now.
Orc Slayer!
Let's move you up here. See what we can see at Paravon. We can't see crap because we're playing on Legendary. Alright. So we'll have to cross the border.
My lady will not allow it.
Basically, he has nothing, but unfortunately we can't get to him
It is
this
forbidden.
turn.
Big as an orc!
So we're just going to go back to the border here. Pick up some more goblins. Don't forget, raiding camp costs 0 movement. You have 1 turn global recruitment for goblins. I did not actually know that raiding camp took 0 movement now. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, this will work fine too, but I could be raiding him. You're correct.
Faster than anyone!
Hang on. How much movement do I have left? I could get back across the border, actually.
Fine, Grom loot!
It gives me some scrap. Goblins are more. The goblins are more expensive, but it's going to get me some scrap as well, which is nice.
Grom to Paunch!
How much are we getting? 3 scrap per turn. And if somebody attacks me, obviously I'll get some bonuses as well. Okay, cool.
Grom's happier in a cave!
That's good to know. Thanks for bringing that up.
Grom wants these trees stomped!
No, don't stomp the trees. The trees are very angry, and most certainly will ruin our day in a very effective fashion. At least I don't have a giant negative to wood elves as well, just the high elves.
This ain't the mountains!
This ain't the mountains. You are correct. Well spotted. Alright, well, we got enough scrap, obviously. I'll say Lorelai's wonder if Grom would get along with Dark Elves. Everyone's tough till the tree starts speaking Elvish, right? Maybe. I mean, as well as anybody gets along with the Dark Elves. Like, both the Greenskins and the Dark Elves are just kind of belligerent. So... yeah. Alright, so we got Blacktooth's head in a jar as well.
You have uncovered a new cooking ingredient, my lord.
Snap. Ooh, and 100
Extract
scrap.
its benefits by tossing it into the cauldron, or combine it with other ingredients to create more potent recipes.
Use Grom's cauldron to cook a recipe. Alright.
These trees are in Grom's way.
Can I put that on you? I can. Neat. Alright, Piggy. You've got a head in a jar. Congratulations. We also got a gambler's armor off of taking that city earlier, which is a pretty good die roll, honestly. That is a good item as a first item to get.
Down.
For sure. Alright, so we want the cauldron. So what do we got? We've got some green spores. We got some troll meat. What would this do? What would this look like? Shroom and offal sausage. Bangers and smash. Okay. Let's cook it up.
Might chuck some toenails in.
You have successfully cooked your first recipe. The benefits of its unique combination of ingredients will wear off once the cauldron is depleted. But a new recipe can be prepared at any time to replace the current effects.
Okay, so I got 15 turns worth of this. I'll take it. As Grom and the tribe stuffed their faces on the banquet fire, Blacktooth's head started blabbering once again, excitably exclaiming his great plan to get the horde together and back to Tor-Reverse. It was obvious that the bitter shaman was after some long overdue revenge on the Warden himself, the glint of the Elven's general sword being the last thing the shaman saw before his untimely decapitation. Grom was too distracted to think about the crazy shaman's personal vendetta, since he had his own motivations to return to the pointy heads glittering city. It's interesting they call them pointy heads and not pointy ears. I mean, I guess they were pretty pointy hats. Freaking conehead elves. He'd long dreamt of sailing back there to have another good scrap, but the time claiming the metropolis as his greatest prize, and of course holding the banquets to end all banquets in his own triumphant honor. Before Grom could shove a bit more of the cooked carrion into his massive gob, Blacktooth's head drew his attention to a food merchant who had shown up nearby in lumbering form of a troll hag. Grom couldn't immediately figure out how, but the shaman suggested that perhaps the troll hag could help them. In any event, Grom was always enticed by the possibility of sinking his teeth into any new exotic things the food merchant might sell. Okay. Interact with the food merchant. Grom's minions collected enough scrap to set the misty mountains on fire as the cauldron bubbled away. Niblet, eager to banquet started, scurried off to return with a hefty amount of rather strange foodstuffs of unfathomable origin, although Blacktooth's head assured everyone that it was actually edible. Neat. So there's
Grom's happier in a
food
cave.
merchant. Where do I find this food merchant?
This ain't a mountain.
Is she on the map somewhere? Or is she just like a random event that pops up? It might just be a random event. Gordon Ramsay would be proud.
Grom wants these trees stomped. Unkillable Grom.
It's like Gotrek, she'll just pop up as an event. Oh, okay, gotcha.
These
Gotcha.
trains are in Grom's way. Off to war.
Alright, Parabon.
Widest.
Okay, so these guys do have some Grail Knights, and some Knights of the Realm, which could give us a little bit of trouble, obviously. They bought a bunch of mounted yeoman archers as well. Spellcaster, a couple of these spellcasters, not too bad either. The Paladin is not. That's also a Paladin. Well, we do have a caster that can blast people down with leeching, at least. And we do have bonuses. Hang on a second.
Back it off.
Just continue siege here for a second. What is our bonus? Is it just to
We're having these
Goblin
kids
and
for
Night Goblin?
supper.
Alright, so my goblins have regeneration right now as well.
Chop 'em up.
So that'll be good. Our goblins have spears, they can handle them. We got this. I mean, we've got them in numbers by a lot. And trolls are really good at knocking down doors. So we should be able to break in pretty easy. I'm just worried about the Grail Knights. That's pretty much it. Knights of the Realm, actually, are a little bit spooky, too, but... What's this? Okay. Alright. So, yeah, these two units are going to be a little bit spook.
Grom's gonna conquer these.
See what we can do.
kids.
See what we can do. At least my like I said, at least my goblins have regen. I don't think I have my Rogue Idol summon yet because that would be next turn because I just equipped it this turn. So we're going in hot.
We is gobbos.
We is gobos.
Yeah.
Indeed it is.
Welcome.
Alright, so I think what we're gonna do
Paunch.
is let's take
Stabbers ready.
these guys over here.
Grom to Paunch.
Like so. And we'll put the rest of the guys over here. We have trolls to knock down the doors.
Take everything.
Put you guys on 2. So 3. Alright. So what we're going to do is try to rush 2 doors here, and we'll see if we can't break through to get flanking, essentially. We'll see what we can do.
Bring me carry-on.
We'll also see how he's set up.
Rise. Go on, Tank.
These men-at-arms, squires. Oh, come on, get.
Red Green to battle. Rob on the
Want to be
move.
careful here.
Wagon.
Let the goblins go first and soak damage, obviously. Does he have a leader over here?
Let's scrap.
Set some guys up there.
Grom to Paunch.
Alright, get in there, boys. Where's his leader at? Or where's his paladin at? I think his paladin's over here. Yep, paladin's on this side.
Let's scrap.
Gotcha. These guys are a little bit closer. Should be able to knock this door down pretty fast. Alright, so the Grail, all the Grail Knights and stuff are over here, I guess, so. Okay, so put those ladders up.
We is better than them.
Put the ladders up, boys.
We is gobbos. Moving fast.
Also, let's try to get in between the
Moving
freaking
fast.
guard towers here, so we're not just sitting here catching 1,000 arrows to the face for no reason. Percent on the door. Alright, that door's down. See if I can nuke these guys right away. Soften them up a little bit. Also, you guys, my archers try to engage his cav units here. Charge it.
What the fact? Off we go! Rock fighting!
Stickers ready!
So run you guys through here. Try to get them pushing.
No one fighter!
10 seconds. Blast that.
Fighters ready! Glory to
These
ground!
guys are doing a pretty good job of messing those dudes up, which is nice. Paladin's coming back, though. Alright, archers are actually doing a decent number on these dudes. Considering those are the guys I'm afraid of. Fine with that. Let's take them off fire earlier, though.
Moving fast!
You... bomb it on those.
Right and ready!
Even these wagons are getting scuffed.
Make it hurt!
Swinging elf fighter!
Push that stuff around.
Rock the pole!
Wagons go run over his ranged units.
Let's scrap! Let's go, Quonset!
Alright, so he pulled those guys back. Let's take one and charge them in now. Alright, we don't want to chase that stuff too far.
Rock the pole!
Bring Grom this way.
Get out to ready!
Oh, actually, the trolls are engaging those guys. Alright, that's fine. That stuff up. Archers, let's not do something stupid here.
Running!
Let's not do something that we're all going to regret, shall we?
Getting hungry!
What do we got here? What is all this? Yeoman and shit.
Off to conquer! Going over now!
Push this stuff in on those guys. Trolls. Should I bring them back over to our... Let's go kill this as well.
Lords are in charge! The all-time greatest!
Wagon cross!
What are we doing over here?
Right! Fade!
We're making it in.
Moving fast! Gonna kill him!
Chariots on its way!
Bomb is like getting surrounded by everything.
Let's fight! Stick up!
Run those guys over real quick. I mean, Grom is winning over here. He's just kind of having a shitty time of it.
Charge!
It's on that. If I get my archers through the door, that'll be nice.
Stickers ready! Wilgam! Snappers ready!
Let's have these guys charge in over here real quick, just to get some bonus damage going on. The trolls to come back and hit this too.
Goblins! Stabbers ready! Ready! Moving
Move
fast!
some guys this way. You guys just keep fighting that stuff for the moment. If I can get Grom free here so I can give it a charge again, that'd be awesome.
My Grom's wheels! Here, Grom,
Trying to get him disengaged is going to be the biggest problem.
Gonna kill him! Stab him!
One of these Grail Knights.
Let's fight!
See if I can get Piggy disengaged here for a second.
Rolling over.
I'll fight ya!
See if I can disengage this and recharge on that. Bring these Gobos in over here to help out.
The lads are ready! Running! Moving fast!
King of the Gobbo.
What are we doing here?
Smash him up!
You charging behind.
Moving fast!
Shoot at that.
Gonna kill him!
Might be able to get the goblins, the goblin archers through the door now,
Please,
potentially.
zombies!
Getting hungry.
Getting hungry.
Death! Running!
Friggin' wagons are getting jacked up as well. He doesn't seem to want to engage me with his Grail Knights, which is good for me, ultimately. Trying to get see if I can't get my archers through this door here.
Running!
Elf fighters ready. In Grom's guard.
You go run that over. Let's put another wall again.
That's good! On it! Charge! Running! Goblins! Moving fast! You're the boss! Running!
Sure, fire will is shut off in a moment. Doing a pretty good job over here wrecking these dudes. Shoot that up.
The biggest
This paladin is dying, which is good. Let's keep the pump wagons on those dudes. There we go, our goblins finally got charged. But our ranged units got there in time, so that's going to be good. These guys come back and help.
No one's fatter.
Grom in.
Scabbard City!
And we win.
What you want?
All right. These Gabos. Wow, I actually didn't lose any pump wagons, so they're back to full health. Chariots. Yeah, Piggy lost 0 HP. That entire fight. Grom barely lost any. The trolls held up pretty darn solid throughout, and these pump wagons are back to full health because they didn't actually lose any full units. And my goblins having regen basically meant they could just stick it out, which is really dope.
Gold for Grom.
Now if I sack
Smash
it,
it up, boys.
all right,
Act
sack it.
to pieces.
Ingredient.
Grom to Paunch.
Occupy it.
Orc
Go.
Slayer.
Profit secured. Paramount destroyed.